guys and girls, it's Team Massive Joe's sponsored athlete Asha Coulthard. I'm here with episode number 2, season 4, Keeping Up with Asha, a fitness model's journal. So the first episode was a huge success and I'm so relieved that everyone was really happy with my news and the decision I made. So it was really good to network with people that obviously were in the same boat as me, or obviously weren't trying to build but trying to maintain and downsize. So yeah, it was, I don't know why I was so scared to tell everyone, but it's really great to finally be connecting with all of you and hearing all your stories and the struggles that you guys faced as well. So yeah, it was really beautiful and I appreciate everyone that reached out to me this week. And yeah, it's going to be a huge journey for all of us by the sounds of it. So obviously the last week I've just been focusing on my training and my cardio and diet. Obviously it was the first week of prep for my 12-week prep. Now this will be 12 weeks till my peak, which I'm peaking for the Olympia. So it's 12 weeks till Olympia. So I'm in my first week of that and it's all going really, really well. I'm 100% with my diet. It's been an absolute breeze. I'm absolutely loving all the foods and variations that I get to eat at the moment, so that's really good. Loving the training program that I've started doing. It's changed a little bit this week, so from the last time I spoke to you, we've just upped things a little bit since that. I'm only training 1 or 2 body parts a night at the moment, so instead of the 3 and then the whole bunch of plyometrics I was doing. So we're just trying to focus more on maintaining, because I've downsized quite a bit. So now it's just, he's happy where I'm at, so it's mainly just maintaining what I have. At the moment I'm bringing everything in nice and tight and my waist is shrinking so much, so I'm really, really excited about that. That's probably the most excited thing that I can mention at the moment, because yeah, it's been a huge struggle with me, obviously my waist. So yeah, I'm really excited about what's happening and how it's all planning out so far. Yes, it's all good. What's happening with me at the moment? So new things, I've got 2 trips planned, 1 in Melbourne and 1 in Sydney. So that's going to be great. The first one is actually, I'm going to go watch the Melbourne Vics Champs. That's October 3rd, I'm pretty sure, my birthday. October 3rd is my birthday. So me and Joe are going to Melbourne on that weekend. I'm going to catch up with Dre, who's my coach, who will be there, and yeah, just spend the weekend away, having some training sessions, some posing, and doing a few things like that. So that will be really cool. And plus it's my birthday, so that makes it even better. The second trip will be to Sydney, and that is going to be in November sometime. So that will be probably my last check-in with the coach. And again, it will just be some training and some posing, and I haven't done that in Sydney before. So yeah, I'm really excited. The gym looks pretty amazing and Sydney is beautiful. So yeah, when the dates get closer, I'll make sure I check in with everyone and hopefully I'll see a lot of you around. I've had a few questions about the America trip that's coming. No, I have not been invited, but yes, Joe and obviously someone's going with him, but yes, I was not invited, so I'm not going this time, so I'm sorry, but you can blame Joseph for that one. Hopefully next year. Yeah, let's aim for next year. Other than that, everything's going really well. On another note, the IFBB registrations for the essay have now been opened. So I got a message last week saying that it's all go ahead and everyone can start registering. Now, to register for the IFBB essay, you can just go on to the IFBB Australia website and go to the events page, and Andy and Grace Crawford's phone number is on there. Now to register, you just give them a call and they'll get your details and you can pay by phone. Or if you just want to give me an inbox, I can pass on Grace's number for you. So that's IFBB registrations have now been opened for SA, that's the state champs, on November 22nd. So make sure you register, and if you need the details, just inbox me. IFBB posing workshops are going to be commencing hopefully in October. So make sure you keep your ear out with those. Any newbies or anyone that's it's their first time in the IFBB Federation, obviously the posing is completely different to any of the other federations. So if you need any help or any advice pre any of these workshops, just give me an inbox. I can organise some posing lessons. I do that quite frequently, and it's quite busy this time of the year. So just give me an inbox and we can run through a few sessions just to get you up to speed on what's to expect in the IFBB Federation. And so you're not lost and confused when you reach stage, because obviously everyone knows that it's probably one of the most important things that you need to do pre-contest is to practice posing, because if you get up there and you've got the best physique but you look like a giraffe posing, then obviously you get marked down hugely on that. So let's organise those sessions as soon as possible, and I'm more than happy to help anyone that needs any help. So this week I trained shoulders and triceps for you. So this is a cool little combination. Again, I'm not lifting extremely heavy. Obviously, I'm still maintaining body size, so I'm not trying to grow. So this workout, I think I did 5 shoulder exercises and 2 triceps. I didn't superset anything with this workout, so it's all pretty self-explanatory, but I'll run through the exercises as we go. Again, this video was shot at Anytime Fitness Mile End, my workplace. So yeah, pop down and say hello, and I look forward to hearing everything that you have to say this week about everything and the excitement. So let's get to the training session. So to start off my workout, my shoulder workouts, I always warm up my rotator cuffs. Now this is something that is pretty 100% important you do with any shoulder, back, anything where you're kind of using your rotator cuffs, is to warm them up. Obviously, warming up and stretching for anything is an importancy, especially when you're lifting really heavy. So with the rotator cuffs, there's 2 main exercises that I do. Obviously the one that you can see now where your arms are parallel and you're rotating them up and down. The second one is holding your elbows close to your sides and then rotating your hands outwards, trying to keep your elbows as close and in as possible. Now I normally do 3 to 5 sets of these, depending how sore they are or how tight my rotator cuffs are. So that's something that you can kind of play by ear. But like I said, yeah, it's really important that you do those warm-ups and also your stretches as well, because your rotator cuffs are very, very delicate and they can be strained and pulled quite easily. So make sure you warm them up. So I started off my shoulder workout with a shoulder press. So this is something that I've always done, and with this new training program, this is what I'm still doing. So my shoulder press, I was only lifting 12 kilos here. Obviously, I like to keep the tension on my shoulders, so not locking my elbows out all the way to the top, just creating more of like a triangle circular motion with my arms. Make sure your dumbbells stay nice and straight and your wrists stay nice and strong. So with my second exercise, I did side lateral raises. Now this is isolated by using a single arm and holding on with the other arm with something stable. So with this movement, it reduces the jerking, the swinging, and I have overactive traps as well, so it kind of reduces them squeezing up together. Now with this one, you want to pull with the shoulder. There I am, just changing sides. So you want to pull with the shoulder, not with your arm or not with your elbow. So pulling with your shoulder, squeezing at the top, and then lowering down. So with shoulder raises, one mistake that's normally made is people tend to tip their dumbbells up. So you want to make sure that your dumbbells are tipping downwards, like you're tipping out a jug of water when they reach the top. and then also lowering down slowly and trying not to jerk as much as possible. So you want to pull from your side. So moving on to the next exercise, I moved on to front raises. Now again, this can be done single arm or double armed, and you can do it leaning up against a wall if you tend to jerk a lot. So you want to pull with your shoulders again, try not to swing, squeeze at the top and then lower down. Now the aim is to lower down nice and slow. Obviously if your weight is too hard, then you want to drop it down and really concentrate on that form. So there I just did as many as I could and failed. So moving on to our next one, this one is for rear delts. So this is the rear delt machine, or what they call, it can be used as a chest machine as well. So with the rear delts, as you can notice, I'm not sitting down on the machine and I've got a foam roller in between my chest and the machine. Now the idea behind this is because I have overactive traps, and it also keeps my chest up and gives me more rotation because the seat is quite large and my frame is quite small. So it just gives me that extra rotation in the shoulders as well. So this one again, make sure you don't jerk, make sure you keep your chest up and try not to squeeze from your traps and your scaps. You want to squeeze from your rear delts. So we moved on to triceps. So I did 2 body parts this night, and I started off with straight bar pull downs. So with the straight bar pull downs, you want to keep your wrists nice and strong. So fast movement down and then a slower movement up. So I think I did about 15 to 20 reps with the tricep exercises. With the bar, it also helps correct your form, keeps your wrists strong and keeps your elbows apart. So I moved on with tricep kickbacks. Now this can be done 2 different ways. So this can be done with a dumbbell, or you can do it with the cable machine as well. So with the cable kickbacks, it's ideal that you keep your elbow up and preferably in a straight line with your shoulder. So the idea is to keep your elbow in 90 degrees and then squeeze your wrists back until your arms and elbows are nice and straight. So you get that real nice squeeze through your tricep. Now you try not to jerk and you try not to swing any further than 90 degrees forward. So that was the only 2 exercises I did with triceps. Now I did 15 to 20 reps with all these exercises, and I did 4 to 5 sets. So my first set was normally a warm-up and then 4 working sets. So I really hope you all enjoyed that. So you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all the massivejos.com YouTube videos and all the Keeping Up YouTube videos as well, and everything else that's happening in the Massive Jo's world. So I hope you all enjoyed my episode 2, season 4. It's really great checking in with you all, and I'll see you next week. Make sure you subscribe to stay up to date. Coming to you from massivejos.com.